Hello, everyone. Thank you for tuning in. I am JayLee. This is JLeesCorner. This is my review for 90 Day Fiance, Season 7, Episode 10. I'm trying to slowly move things around because the microphone picks up every little noise. Okay. If you have not done so already, please take a moment to subscribe to my channel and become a whole JayBird. Dun 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 dun. And all that goodness and stuff. Focus, people. Focus. 3:30 in the morning. 3:30 in the morning. 3:30 in the morning. Okay. Please do not forget to like this video, to comment on the comment section, to share the video on your own social media. You can also follow me on IG at J_Lees_Corner. Forewarning y'all, my birthday is Thursday. I'm going to post my Cash App and my PayPal in the video. So y'all gonna send me $1. If y'all send me $1, and be like, thank you. Dollars. You don't have to send me anything. I'm just putting it out in the atmosphere, okay? Anyway, let's get started with this stuff with these people. So first up, we have Mike and Natalia, okay? They over there in Ukraine, okay? Now, if you think about it, if you look at this this picture of her, she looks a bit crazy, okay? And we see that she is a bit crazy, okay? And I'm like, girl, that lady got some issues. So, they still are kind of at odds, okay? I can't remember why. I think it's because she wants him to believe in God. He doesn't. And he does not want her to judge him and all that happened before. But they still at odds or whatever. And it's like, okay, now he gonna be leaving in a few hours. His plan's going back or whatever. But they just not on the same page, okay? And the producers, because they sitting there and they joint confessionals. And the producers asked Natalia, was it Natalie? I think it's Natalia. If she loves Mike, okay? And she paused and she was like, Oh, I love, okay? God is hard, okay? God is hard. He's a good guy. I think we have potential. And I'm like, that don't answer the question. And he's like, he kind of waits to let her kind of elaborate anything, but she never said, yes, I love him. She does not say that. You know what I'm saying? They just looking at each other and she looking like, what's what? And he like, okay. So, he like, well, I guess she won't miss me. Okay, I guess we see how she feel. Or she said what she said. I didn't expect her to say that. And she's like, what? Okay, fine, I love him. Okay, fine, I love him. But those are just words. Okay? They don't mean anything. And I'm like, it means you love him. This is weird. So at this point in time, I have feelings that can grow to love, okay? You know what I'm saying? It's okay for women to not be... Why am I speaking in broken English? She said she can grow to love him, but it's okay that she is not sure if she loves him, because women cannot be sure about things, and that's okay. You know what I'm saying? I can't lie and say I love him. And he's like, okay, well, I'm gonna head out. And he literally SpongeBobbed it on out. All right, I'm gonna head out. And he got up and he's like, okay. Because it's like, and his thing was, she's told me so many times before now that she loves me. So while all of a sudden she's saying that she can't tell me she loves me, that she can grow to love me, and she can't lie and say that she loves, I would have been pissed too. I would have been pissed. All right, I'm gonna head out. I would have did the exact same things. He got up and walked out of the interview, whatever, and started packing his bag, because again, he's leaving. You know what I'm saying? And he like, it's just crazy that, whatever. So, he packing a little bag or whatever. And she like, I don't get why he's upset. Whatever. My hands are clean. You know what I'm saying? How can I say I love you after we've had a fight? I'm like, just because you had a fight don't mean that you no longer love him. You can be upset with somebody and still love them. And what is wrong, girl? Again, she's a bit batshit crazy. Because he's standing there packing his bag. She's sitting on the couch next to him. She takes the engagement ring off and throws it at him and throws it into his luggage. He was like, oh, okay, all right. She then say, I tossed the ring at him to get a reaction. Okay, I did that to get a reaction, but he didn't do anything. He could have at least took the thing out and put it back on my finger. Sometimes women, we cannot do things to get a reaction to a man who's not going to react. It was she likes a bit of bananas, a little foolery, and fuckery or whatever of it all or whatever. And he like, wow, you took the ring off, you threw it at me. Like, why would you do that? That's kind of crazy. And say, okay, and you said what you wanted to say. I gave you the ring for a reason, and I can't believe you took it off and threw it at me. So again, she did something hoping to get a reaction and then get the one that she wanted to get. Okay, at this point in time, all you want to do is like devote to like the church and focus on that and not anything else. So I'm done. I don't really care. He then goes in the room, gets a little stuffed unicorn teddy bear, and kind of tosses at her and says, I guess I was wrong about that too. I'm like, about the unicorn? It's fake, but I digress. Okay, he then goes upstairs to say goodbye to her mom, and he's in there crying to the mom, and the mom was like, what's wrong? It's gonna be okay. But she's speaking in Ukraine. It's not Russian, and she's speaking in their language. I'm like, does he even know what she's saying? Because he's like, it's okay, I don't know what's wrong. I'm like, because he don't speak the language. So girl, I don't know. Anyway, you know what I'm saying? So when he's about to leave, she's like, okay, can we stop this this farce? Can we just stop this farce? You know what I'm saying? And can you just apologize? He was like, I'm leaving. Do you want to kind of, just apologize. And he's like, I'm not apologizing now. Okay. And he leaves. And she lets him leave. I said, oh, wow. And girl, that was it. And he gone. I said, okay, we gotta wait to see what happens next time. She's bananas, but we're gonna leave that be. Next up, we have Michael and Juliana. Even though we did not see Michael in this episode, okay, it was mainly, Juliana and Sarah, the ex-wife, okay? And I'm like, oh, okay. So at this point in time, it is 10 days until the wedding. It's 10 days to the wedding, and we see how Juliana said she was tired of not being able to get around, not having a car, not having any means of transportation or whatever, and depending on Michael to get around. So for her birthday, he bought her a bicycle. Okay, and so she's like, I now feel free. I can go wherever I want to go. You know what I'm saying? I can get around anywhere, and it's healthy because she just puts on a little helmet and rides around where she's, because she rides over to Sarah's house, the ex-wife. And Sarah brings somebody who's so great that they live so close, because with the kids and co-parenting, they can just, ride back and forth to each other's houses if the kids forgot something or whatever like that. So she went over there to bring the daughters like a little gym bag or whatever. And then her and Sarah sit down and chit chat. Okay, I'm like, oh, okay, it's a little bit thing or whatever. So for the most part, this episode helped us understand what Juliana's been through when she was younger. She tells her how she was around 15 years old when she first started modeling, how it was very, very hard because, one, she was not making enough money to survive. And, the people was very, very mean to her. And so she ended up quitting and going back home. But she said it was just, she was poor and things were really, really bad. Okay, she then brings up when she got back home, she went to this church. She started going to this church, and she said she now thinks the church was a cult because everybody there did whatever the pastor said. Okay. She also met her husband, her first husband there, and it's when she was 17 and he was 34. So yes, she did that. Okay. She brings up how, the pastor married her or whatever. She's like, the minute we got married, he instantly changed. Whatever. He was crazy, did not want to leave the house, made her quit working. He was a bad person. He's like, it was a bad situation. She's like, and eventually I just left. So I got up one day, I left without, filing for divorce, and I moved back home, and it took me months later when I went through and I filed for divorce because I did not want to keep putting up with his bullshit. So as she's talking, Sarah, the ex-wife, was like, oh, wow, she's not just some young, dumb girl. She's not just, you know what I'm saying? There's things about her life. She has depth to herself, you know what I'm saying? Depth, D-E-P-T-H, to herself or whatever. And, she's not just, and she's like, you wouldn't think she's been through things she's been through, because even when she's talking about how hard her life was, she still has a smile on her face. And then, Juliana brings up how because we're from, life is very, very hard, but we try to remember the good things and to stay positive, and that's kind of how it is. So no matter how hard my life was, I just kept a smile on my face. And so Sarah kind of admits that she was judgmental when she first met Juliana. She brings up how when I met you, I said I didn't want you to parent my kids, and I feel like, I didn't know it was more to you than that, and you're actually a great person or whatever. And I'm so thankful that we have you in our lives, and then I'm thankful that you accepted Mike. Not that he has you, but that you accepted to be with him. And then Juliana's like, well, I'm thankful that you're nice. That you're nice, and that's really good. I'm looking like, Sarah is nicer than she was in the beginning, but I do feel like, because at this point she's been there for she's been there for probably almost 3 months, and she probably realizes she's a nice person. Like, she's not. She just happens to be young. I don't know. We then see the two of them go to the wedding dress shop to get Julie's dress altered. Okay, because of course Mike can't take her, so Sarah took her. Okay, the wedding is now in 3 days. 3 days away. She wants to get her dress altered. So on the car ride, Juliana asked Sarah, is there anything else I should know that I don't know, whatever, And Sarah says, yes, when you do start working, make sure that you don't just give him your check. When we were together, whatever, I would have given him my paycheck, and it made it be uneven. It made it seem as if he, had all the power, because I would just give him my money to do whatever with the bills or whatever. Don't just give him your money. I said, you was dumb. I'm not. I always say, when you are married, there should be a joint account for stuff, and I'm gonna have my own account because I don't want to have to go to you for money. I'm not saying have a whole secret, there should never be a point to where one person controls all the money. It just shouldn't happen. It's my opinion. Anyway, so she also brings up how, Juliana then said, oh, he thinks he has all the power, but he doesn't. And they kind of laugh and slap fives. I say, oh, they friends. Okay, cool. She then said, also, do not let him treat you like the maid. He has it, when we were married or whatever, he would, on my birthday, he would tell me that I don't have to do any housework. She said, but I would notice that it wasn't that he would do it, it would not get done. And the following day, after my birthday, I then just has more to clean up. And she said, I'm not going to be there. I'm not cleaning up every day. I'll clean up, but I'm not going to be the person every day cleaning the whole house. We're gonna get somebody to come in and help us do that. I said, God, I don't blame you. He rich. I don't think there's anything wrong with them having help to clean up if he rich. Look, trust and believe. If I can afford to get a maid, because when I move, I'm having a maid come every week. If I can afford it, they can too. Okay, just gonna say that. Anyway, so that was fine. So she get there, she tries on her dress. The dress was beautiful. Look at it. Beautiful dress. Absolutely beautiful dress. She was emotional. Sarah was emotional. Juliana brings up that she was emotional because for the first time she's marrying somebody who she actually loves. And so she's like, I'm just emotional. And then Sarah said, oh, he's gonna love you. And it's a beautiful dress. It really, really is. And she bought the dress in her own country. She didn't buy it here. She bought it in Brazil. Okay, so I'm like, okay, girl, okay. Anyway, it was a cool moment between the ex-wife and the future wife, and it's cool to see that they are able to get along, and that Sarah has let her guard down and ain't out here acting as if anybody just after Mike's money. And Juliana I feel like she no longer looks at me as some woman who's here after that man landed. She realizes I do love him. And I said, okay, it was what it was. Okay, and next up, who do we have? Anna and Marcel. Oh, Marcel, I can't believe you, Marcel. Oh, Marcel, oh yeah, girl. These two people, y'all both fooled y'all damn self. Y'all said it's all y'all fault. No one is to blame for their foolishness but them. I'm gonna say that. And at the end of the day, he's still leaving. She's still mad. He's still leaving. She's still mad. They still sit in the same room on the couch, crying and texting each other about how he's still leaving and she's still mad. Okay, and I can't believe you didn't choose me. So I want you gone. don't talk to me. Don't come see me. I cannot believe. And he like, oh, Anna, I love you and I want to kiss you. And I want to punch you. He on the floor crying. She on the couch crying. I'm like, I just cannot. You know what I'm saying? You know. Then when he finna leave, because he finna leave the house. Oh, Marcel, are you sure? Bitch, he booked a flight. Packed his bags. He's leaving. He's had ample chances to say, no, I'm not going. No, not going to do it. Okay? And he's leaving. But she keep, are you sure, Marcel? I cannot. And she's saying things hoping that it'll make him change his mind. And I get that. I'm not saying that she shouldn't do that. But at some point, the fact that you see he's not choosing you, you need to start letting go. And say, okay, you don't want to be with me? Bye. It's going to hurt me, yes. But I'm not going to sit there and beg. I'm not going to beg nobody to stay with me. We will have a conversation, but eventually that conversation, when they're just like, no, I have to leave because my parents and my family is more important than you. Okay. Bye-bye. That's me. Okay. Anyway, you know what I'm saying? He leaves and she's still crying, okay? You know, I feel guilty for leaving Anna. No, you don't, because you're leaving her. You don't feel guilty at all. You know, he says, but I have to go back for my family, for my mom. I can't. And I'm like, he leave the hotel because they were first at her house. He then went back to the hotel. Then he left the hotel to go to the airport. He leaves and he go downstairs, and Annie outside of the hotel crying. Oh, Marcel. Oh, Marcel, are you sure? Yes, bitch, he's sure. Okay. She then say, you know, she wanted to take him to the airport in hopes that she can change his mind. Okay. And she wants to spend his last time with him because it may help change his mind. I said, okay. So she cried she's crying the whole car ride, okay? The whole car ride, asking, if you leave, it's over for good. Like, if you leave, you can't come back. It's over. I'm like, I think all the time, I think he's fully aware that him leaving means it's over. That's why he keep crying on the floor. Okay? I don't know. I don't get it. She brings the powerful one with the K1 visa. He can't come back. Like, he can't come back on the K1 at all. I don't know. Okay. Are you sure you want to leave? Yes, bitch, he's sure. Okay. So they're at the airport and they keep hugging, and he keeps patting her on the back. I'm like, why he keep patting her like she's my buddy, my pal, my buddy, my uncle girl. Anyway, she crying. Marcel, don't leave. Stay, Marcel. And he's like, oh man, I love you. I'm so sorry. As he's leaving, okay? You know what I'm saying? He brings by, he wished he would have told his parents before about her kids. And I'm like, but would that have changed anything? I don't think so. Anyway, he leaves. Oh, it's breaking my heart that he's leaving because he can't come back on the K1. And that's it. Someone said they supposedly got married. I wonder if she went to, is he from Finland? I wonder if she went there and they got married and he gonna come back on a K3 visa. Cause that's, I wonder, cause there's one thing to come on a fiance visa. I wonder if she gonna go to him and then marry him there and he comes back on a spousal visa. We gotta see. Anyway, we got Blake and Jasmine. I'm like, Blake and Jasmine, crazy people. Bum, 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 bum. Anyway, these two people who I still don't understand what's going on. I don't know who catfishing who. Anyway, Blake comes over to his parents' house to visit Jasmine because he is a VP of a record label or some kind of label or whatever. And the artist has a show tonight and he's also performing with said artist. So he has to hurry up and get there. But Jasmine is in the mirror painting on her eyebrows and I guess filling in her lips. I'm not sure. And I'm like, it don't look like she's doing anything to her face. But she kept saying, I'm not ready yet. I'm not ready yet. I'm not ready yet. And he said, if I tell her I have to be somewhere at 5, she won't even start getting ready until 2. Knowing she won't be ready until 5:30. I said, well, girl, don't do that. That's not nice. So, of course, you know what I'm saying? She said how she invited her sister because she would feel alone there without her sister because she doesn't usually go to clubs or bars because it smells like alcohol and sweaty people and it's loud with music. And I said, okay, I mean, I also don't like bars too often, but if I've been to them before. I don't go to them as much now because I don't like the loud music. But I would go for my dude if I have to, whatever. Anyway, but if you so lost without your sister, why? Because her thing was, she also brings up how one of your parents moving. Because, you know, I want to be with you. I don't want to live with them. What's going on? Like, well, they're in the process of still getting the house, and that just takes time. You know what I'm saying? And we just have to wait it out. I feel like if you so unhappy, why can you not go live with your sister? I feel like her sister must have some shady shit going on. Because if that's the case, she can go live in her sister's house. I don't get it. Because he's staying somewhere else, too. It's just foolishness, okay? Anyway, she brings up how she has never seen Blake perform. She's never seen him perform. She's only seen clips of him performing on YouTube. But, you know what I'm saying? She's like, I don't care. I don't like rap. I don't care. Like, if he wasn't my fiance, he would not be my favorite artist. Like, I don't care. I'm like, I don't really like country music all that much. I can listen to it. It ain't my favorite. But if my man is a country artist, I have to at least show interest in what he does. And when she was like laughing, I don't care. You can't not care. You can't not care. But I think her face don't care because it doesn't move. So I think this is how her brain goes. Anyway, Blake is the last one to arrive at the venue. And they're like, he is never late. Like, he's always the first one here because he runs all of this. So it's weird for him to be late. Well, he say, you know, it was Jasmine. Wasn't ready to us for running late. So, you know, he does the performance or whatever with a mask on. That's what weird. It was a rap show. I mean, I like the beat of the music. It was something a bit weird. But I was like, okay. Alright. I just didn't have any idea what they was talking about. You know, and we see it's like a little mosh pit type of thing or whatever, to where you could have been close to the stage, and she chose to sat in the back to sat. She chose and she sat in the back with her sister and kind of she just wasn't involved in she just sat there, whatever. But I feel like she was there. You know what I'm saying? Some people not, you know, all act like that. If my man the rapper and he in the show, I would be the one up like, hey, you know what I'm saying? That would be me. You know what I'm saying? I'll be hyping the crowd or whatever. Because you supposed to support your man. Okay? That's what you do. But that ain't what but she was still there. And her sister then said, you know, don't make that face. Like, you know, you need to look like you were enjoying it. Because she looked like, the ghetto. These black people. She just, or white people, or whatever. She just did not look like she was enjoying any part of it. And his friends noticed it too. Okay? So after the fact, whatever, the one friend, the female chick, say, you know what I'm saying, I just wish she was more supportive of you. I just wish she would have, you know what I'm saying, at least just to show some kind of interest and even, you know what I'm saying, enjoying your show. Okay? They only did one song, but I digress. Okay? He then said, you know, I get it or whatever. You know what I'm saying? If she don't support me, that would be an issue. And then the friend then said, I just want to be sure that she's here for the right reasons and that you two have a good foundation to have, you know, a relationship, whatever. His friends is giving him sound advice. He just ain't listening. I don't know why. So the next day at the studio, his male friends is saying the same thing. She don't seem supportive. She's not friendly. She doesn't talk to us or whatever. And you know, we just don't know what it is. I don't know what's going on. We don't know. And for the most part, you know, like she just not used to being around y'all. You know, she's new to everybody, whatever I'm saying, and she do ask me stuff about my music when y'all not around. I'm like, but she just told all of us that she didn't care about your music. So which one is it? I don't know. Anyway, but at this point in time, him and his friends are not at odds, the male ones, because they like, she's not engaging with us. She's not even engaging in what you got going on. Like, what is she here for? Like, are you sure that you're not getting played? I don't think I'm getting played. I don't think I'm getting played. I don't think I am. I think you are. And at this point in time, you know what I'm saying, his friend is like, I just wish she would, like, you know what I'm saying, just try to at least be friendly to us or nice. My thing is, she isn't there to be friends with his friends, but if you want to have a relationship, you have to be friends with your man's friends. You have to at least be friendly and cordial. And she just isn't that. I don't know why, whatever. And now because of that, he's at odds with his friends. I mean, we know some bullshit is up between Blake and Dad. We don't know what it is just yet. And that was really all that was. Next up, Lord Jesus, Michael and Angela. I just don't like them together. I don't like Angela. So this is like, yeah. You know what I'm saying? So Angela's back in Nigeria. Okay, and Michael brought a cake for her at the airport because as he says she likes cake. I say if a man wants to make me happy when he sees me first, I mean, I want a bottle of Smart Water. Really, really cold. I give you to be really, really cold. A Kit Kat. And like some like strawberry jello. That would be like perfect. Or like give me like a little dill pickle. Like I might put a cake. A whole cake, girl. Anyway, so or a corned beef egg roll. A corned beef egg roll would be amazing. Anyway, so they get there and they hugging and kissing. I'm like, oh my God. They're hugging and kissing, hugging, whatever. And as they're driving away, she asks, so what happened at the visa appointment? What did they ask you? Like, do you know the reason that you were being denied? He said, I got in there, whatever. And they asked me, you know, like, why did we not get married when you were here in Nigeria? And I told them it's because you want your family there and your family can't travel here. So you want us to be married there. Well, why would you tell them that we already had a ceremony here? Like, why would you not tell them that we, you know, had the whole engagement ceremony that your family threw for me? Like, if you would told them that, they probably would have knew that we were really, really, you know, engaged, and they know that already. They know that it's already on record that I'm engaged. So his thing is, they know we engaged. So it's not as if me saying that would have made it a big difference. She feel like she know Nigerian law better than he does, and had he just told them that his family told, you know, through them an engagement ceremony there in Nigeria, that would have got him approved to come to Earth, girl. Anyway, now she yelling and fussing at him like, you know, you don't know what you don't know it all. You need to listen to me. Listen to me, okay? Listen to what I say, okay? Because you know you don't know everything. I'm pretty sure Angela is well versed in litigation and immigration law in Nigeria. I'm pretty sure she's amazing at that. She knows it all. So much so that she had to fly over there to figure out what's going on. She's well versed in that. Anyway, so they go to the hotel because, of course, I don't know what Michael say. So, he said to make her feel better, he got her a gift, okay? And he got her a clock. It was a clock, and each you know, is it each hand? No, each little, like the 1 to 2 through the numbers was a picture of them. Oh my God, Michael, see, that's why I am here. This is what they need to see. She then gives him all kind of sex draws. I'm like, girl, I just could not. So he then takes her to get breakfast at a place that has like local food there for Nigeria, okay? And then she's not happy about it. He brings up how this is her 3rd or 4th trip to Nigeria, and she just never really liked the, you know, local food. She just doesn't like that or whatever. But like, I want her to get, you know what I'm saying, just better acquainted with it. And when he ordered them some food, and his food was like a fish, but the fish still had the head and the tongue, but it looked to be fried. Oh my God, Michael, oh my God, that's so nasty. So how are you're afraid to eat coochie, but you eat a fish with a tongue? And I'm like, you don't want to eat your coochie. And I do believe some men from other countries don't believe in that, but I also feel like he probably like, nah, I don't want the other white meat. Anyway, so they chit-chatting or whatever. I'm saying, and he tells her how he went to see a immigration attorney there in Nigeria who told him it would be easier for them if they got married in Nigeria and then applied for the spousal visa, and that would be the way to get him to America. She feel like, well, my lawyer, who I paid for, who is not an immigration lawyer, he told me different, okay? And of course, your lawyer here, who you ain't paid for, who lives in Nigeria, of course she'll say, you know what? I'm like, I feel like I keep saying litigation. I feel like an immigration attorney in Nigeria would know the easiest way to get a Nigerian to the United States. I feel like they would know that. However, Angela, your, divorce attorney, whatever attorney he is, okay, because I'm pretty sure he's not a litigation one. Why? Like, keeps on litigation. Immigration attorney may not know the rules and regulations of Nigeria. I'm gonna say that. I'm like, I just cannot. Anyway, so we gonna get down and we gonna figure it out, whatever. Cause I don't want to get married here, but if we get the letter and it's denied, maybe I'll think about us being married here, but I don't want to do that because I feel like I'm entitled to my family being at my wedding. But you gotta FaceTime them. FaceTime them. It'll be fine. And my thing is, even if you have whatever ceremony here, you can still have another. Well, there in Nigeria, you can still have another ceremony in the States when he get here. But if you keep fighting to I don't like her. I just cannot. That was it. That's it. They gonna talk about it. They gonna get it figured out. Okay. Lastly, we have Tanya and Sinjin, and we can all agree that Tanya is probably the worst. It's Tanya who we don't like. She just as bad as Jessie. I mean, I don't like. Tanya is a horrible person to Sinjin. It's like she really don't want to be with him, but she act like she do, while also acting like she don't. I'm not sure. But Tanya's back. Okay, she's back from a little trip over in Costa Rica, and they all hug and kiss at the airport. Oh my God, I miss you so much. Oh my God, I love you so much. Oh my God, I'm so happy you're home. Oh my God. I'm like, all right, cool. So, you know what I'm saying? All I want to do is cuddle. I don't want to argue. I just want to cuddle and smell your armpits. I'm like, why is she obsessed with smelling his armpits? What does it smell like? It can't smell. It just... Anyway, she mentions how I just love the little things he does for me that shows me he cares. You know what I'm saying? Like, I hate biting into apples. I really hate biting into apples. So he will bite into the apple for me and give me the pieces. Bitch, if you don't cut up that apple, buy apple slices. And my thing is, that man is biting into apples for you, and you can't call him back and say that you're safe? Really? Really? He's up here risking his teeth to get you apple pieces, and you can't just call him or text him and say, yes, I am home safe. You old little tech head. Anyway, on the drive home, she brings back, I know I was a bit much when I was going out of town. I know I was teaching too much, whatever. But, you know what I'm saying, I still want to marry Sinjin. We bet you do. We bet you do. So, they stayed the night at a hotel in New York. They're now driving home. And, to the she shed. Okay? To the she shed. And, they start talking about, what they want for the future. They had a whole argument. And this is what I'm going to summarize it. He does not want to work for the man. He worked for 7 years in South Africa in the mines, where it was dangerous, people died. It was a whole bad thing. So that put a whole bad taste in his mouth. He feel like he does not want to work for anybody to make other people rich while people die. That's his thing. Her situation is, you need to find a job. You need to be an active worker. You should always be doing something. And she does not like how, one, he can't even work right now because he's still on the visa thing. So that's one thing. But she feel like he can be doing things to educate himself while waiting to be able to work. And she said you could have took a wood shop class or woodworking course these last few weeks while I was in Costa Rica. You could have been doing that. And I don't get, I went to go learn shit, you know what I'm saying, you didn't learn anything. He like, the damn course cost $800. We don't have that to spend. Like, why would we spend $800 and I can't use it right now? Like, it doesn't make, I can't use that skill right now. It's just kind of dumb. He's like, I have to get a job. I know this. I was thinking about firefighting or police or skyscraper. He has all these ideas, but I feel like Sinjin was the same free-spirited, I don't want to work, I want to live in the bush and be barefoot or whatever, and you know what I'm saying, get soap from the riverside, I don't know. But I feel like he was this exact same person in South Africa, and now that he's here, she wants him to completely change and be an American who gets a job and just work because she wants to do A, B, C, D, F, and G. And I'm like, y'all, there's two different, y'all are two different people. And she was upset, like, I just can't believe you. And I'm like, what's she mad for? Okay, she then, because they fussing about how they just have different. He not rushing it. She like, you don't have that much time. Like, you need to hurry up, whatever. And so she said, I don't have time to wait for you to get it. You know what I'm saying? And he like, well, fine. Well, then jump past me. Leave me. If I jump past you, I'm going to leave you. He said, okay, that's fine. I'm going to leave you behind. I will leave you behind. He said, fine. You might have set me free. I said, girl. She's like, I have just been so easy on you. I'm looking like, really? Really, Tanya? Look. She's a horrible person to send in. She's a horrible person to send in. She then brings up how she's been so stressed coming back from a little trip. When she was out there thought and bopping, the long drive home, and then thinking about what they're going to do for money and this and that and that and this or whatever. And so, you know what I'm saying? She's scared that he won't take life serious or whatever, and he won't plan for anything. And I'm like, but you knew that about him before bringing him here. You cannot bring a lion to the dinner table and expect him not to try to maim somebody. He's a fucking lion. You knew he was a free-spirited, you know what I'm saying, I don't want to work too much or whatever dude before he came here. You can't tame that just that quickly. It doesn't work that way. And you a fucked up individual for making it seem like he's the issue. Okay, don't say that. Anyway, she does in the car say sorry for yelling the fuss and cussing, whatever. He said, that's fine. I accept it or whatever. She said, I just need him to prove to me that he'll be responsible, but he can't do that right now because he can't work. You know what I'm saying? And I just need to see it. Well, you brought him over here. Dumb diddy. And now it's really the end of it. Girl, they just got on my goddamn nerves, whole thing. And I'm going to bed because it's now 4:03 in the morning. So, yeah. Tanya is crazy and needs to be single. Peace.